really know if my head shape suits this kind of hairstyle, but we are just gonna have to deal with it for the remainder of the video because I'm not gonna change it. So I don't even know if it's my head shape or just the fact that because my hair is all one color, there's just no dimension at all. I don't know, I'm not sure. We're gonna be doing a video where I'm gonna try out some, like, what's the word, like graphic liner, I guess is maybe what you would call it. I've been seeing a few pictures, videos, etc. recently, just random ones of like people not to do with their makeup, just they have this makeup on and it looks so pretty. I don't really know, there is like a common theme amongst all these looks, but like I don't know what you would call it. There was one from Emma Chamberlain at the Venice Film Festival, and Kirsten from Kirsten and Erica on TikTok was wearing a look like this recently, and I was just looking at it and I was like, oh my god, I'm absolutely captivated by this eye. I want to do it so badly. So here we are, essentially. I don't understand, so I've tried to find other pictures like of Emma Chamberlain's look, because in this picture, whichever side it's on, it looks like she has a colour on her eye, like a really light white or something along those lines, but then there's another picture, it doesn't look like she has any colour on her lid. It just looks like nude colour, like a skin toned colour. I can't tell what really is going on, so I'm going to use these two pictures as inspiration instead of trying to like completely recreate one look that I don't have a terribly good picture of. I'm gonna prime my eyes and come back to you because this is one step that I know I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna be using this colour again. I've kind of fallen back in love with just this colour from this palette. It's so, like, just perfect. I feel like it doesn't, that's like a good angle of it, where it's like a kind of cool toned brown, I would say. Like when you compare it to like these two, which I obviously loved in my youth. But like this one is just like a lovely little shadow color, and I'm gonna put this into my crease. I'm gonna use this little brush that's like tapered at the top, like it can stay quite precise, and I'm basically like, I want to say like sketching this into my eye, like I'm just kind of drawing it on like that, like very subtle. Like if you compare, like we're just adding a tiny little bit of shadow at the moment, right? And I'm just gonna do the same, so if I like come in a wee bit closer, I'm just going to do the same on the other side. I'm just kind of following the like arch of my lid. Like I'm following like the outline of my eyeball. I'm not kind of creating any sort of illusion or anything. I'm just going along with my eye shape. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to add a little bit of like a lighter shade just to highlight my lid. I don't know, I'm going to find one that's just slightly lighter than my skin tone. Like this looks white on, but that's like a fleshy color. It looks white, but it's not. Okay, that looks really stark, but that's kind of what we're going for. So now I'm going to start with the liner. Obviously this is where things tend to go wrong, so what I'm planning is to have a liner that's stemming from my lower lash line to come out here, and then another one here, and I can't tell at this moment which one I should do first. Probably the lower one, right? Because I don't want it to be like droopy. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I am leaving tomorrow for 3 months, and this is what I'm doing to prepare. I feel like I could be using my time more wisely, but I feel like the time for worrying about things like that is over, so I'm just going to continue with this. I don't know if I've ever done a liner like in this way before, so hopefully this works out okay. Should I be doing... maybe I should do my face first. I'm going to do my face first, because if I do my liner, it might come in the way of me doing like my under eyes and stuff like that, so I'm going to do my face first and then come back to my eyes. Okay. Plan. I am going to prime my face and then do my base makeup and then go back to my eyes, and then once they're completed I'll go back and do my like blush and things like that, because I feel like doing blush after your eyes kind of makes sure that it suits what you have on there, if you know what I mean. Whereas if you do it before, sometimes it can end up looking like not enough or too much or whatever. So that is the plan. Priming just now. Okay, I'm doing my little technique or not, it's not even my technique, but I'm doing the technique where you do your cream bronzer first and then I'll add my foundation in afterwards. Just looks so much more bronzy, and I have a bit of a tan at the moment from being away, so kind of want to showcase my actual skin because it's quite clear at the moment regardless of this little guy. Anyway, oh, I didn't even wet my beauty blender, what the heck. Obviously, as I've said, I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow, and so obviously I am not going to be able to film these kinds of videos. I have filmed a couple for editing while I'm away, including this one, so I don't know when this will be out, but annoyingly I just got this microphone for my ASMR videos, obviously right before I'm leaving, perfect timing. Yeah, I mean, once I'm back in December I will be filming and posting stuff, so I'm gonna mix together a foundation shade for me to use just because this is not my colour right now. Like, oh, that's not a bad match. I feel like this looks so bizarre with the eyes that I've got going on right now, but it will all come together. It always does. Here we go. We're gonna add some concealer just to brighten up some areas of the face. This is probably the last time I'm gonna do my makeup like properly for 3 months. That's so weird. Like, I'm gonna bring makeup with me, but just like a little bit of it, obviously, because I need to carry it wherever I go. I'm probably gonna bring the products that I can do my like 5-minute summer makeup with, which I've done a video on, and hopefully that will just have to do me, but I'm gonna miss it. It's kind of sad. Okay, I'm all set for my under eyes and everything. I just added some powder, and that's us ready to start on the liner now that our base is complete. I'm just gonna do a quick spritz just so that we're all set, and once that's dry we can get into it. Okay, to start this out, I am a little bit nervous to do this, but we're just gonna have to go for it. I'm going to smoke out just slightly the under eye, my under eye, just so that I have like a little bit of a guide or a base to go from, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to use that warm taupe colour again and just lightly put that underneath my eyes. Just like that. I'm going in. There will probably be quite a considerable lack of talking at this time just because I simply need to concentrate. Right, I'm just going to do that on the other side as well. I need to like look straight on, I think. At this point, moments like this make me realise how unsymmetrical my face is, because if I tried to do this on this eye, it wouldn't be the same, so I need to like change the trajectory slightly so that it will look the same. Okay, I think that's not terrible. Obviously it does look different on me than it does look on her because we have different eye shapes, and I've had no practice at this whatsoever, but I think this isn't half bad. It's not terrible. I want this to blend more seamlessly in with my eye. I feel like this one looks okay. This one looks really harsh. It doesn't really look any different. Okay. Oh well, the concentration. What the heck. First step done. Now I'm going to take a little breather and I'm going to come back and do the top wing. Okay, I'm back. And I just want this done. So going over the lash line first of all. This is making me realise that I need to buy a new liner. You know when your liner becomes like crispy? That's where I'm at, which is not ideal, but here we are. Like, look at me trying to like get it to work. Why does it work on my hand but not my face? I feel I need to do a video like this where I show you that it is quite even. Like if I show you, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but when I do this, because the camera's here and I'm looking like here because I don't know, it's just how my brain works, it doesn't look exactly even, but that doesn't matter. I'm still like, I still like it, like I think it looks cute. I'm gonna put lashes on though, obviously, because this is something that just needs lashes, but Jesus, I'm like sweating after that. Okay, once I get back in December, note to self, buy yourself a new liner because that was a fucking fiasco. I think that took me like half an hour. I'm gonna deepen up this like shadowy area just because I think it kind of needs it. So I'll do that quickly just now. In fact, I won't use this brush, I'll use like this kind of brush to make it more like defined. Okay, I'm gonna do some mascara and then I will add some lashes. Okay, so we're going to continue the rest of the face. I am going to add a little bit of extra bronziness. I'm not going to use my Give Me Sun, which I normally do when I do this kind of base. I'm going to use my Physicians Formula just because it's a little bit more cool toned than my Give Me Sun. And I feel like it'll suit this look a lot more. I'm just going to get a little brush, this one here, and just be a little bit more precise than I normally am with my bronzer. I'm going to do my little blusher trick just because I've been really enjoying. I did this in my last video that I filmed, which was yesterday, where I just, it's not this one, it's this. I just add a little bit of this blush into like the backs of my cheekbones. I started doing this since doing the summer grunge makeup that I did a wee while ago. Oh, gorgeous. I'm gonna miss this so much. Like the idea that I'm not gonna be able to lightly pat a darker blush into the backs of my cheekbones to make just a slight difference makes me heartbroken. Like I'm gonna miss doing these little flourishes to my face that makes my self-esteem skyrocket. Like I just love it. Sometimes I was saying this to Maddie and to Hannah recently, sometimes I'll finish doing my makeup. I'm not like a particularly vain person, or maybe that's not the right word. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people when they say, oh, I just do makeup for myself, like I've heard recently a lot of people saying like, that's rubbish, like no one does makeup just for themselves. I really do. Like I, a lot of the time, don't wear makeup when I'm leaving the house. I really only do makeup exclusively for, or not exclusively, but like the majority of the time when I'm doing my makeup, it's for just like sitting in my house, like doing a video. Like it's just what I enjoy to spend my time doing. It's like, I would rather not wear any makeup than rush to do it, if you know what I mean. Like I really do it for the enjoyment of like putting it on and like the process of it. This bit is just annoying me. Like it really does bring me like just such a level of joy that I don't really get from anything else. And I was saying to Maddie and Hannah recently, even though I don't do my makeup to be like, oh my god, like now I feel confident, now I feel amazing, whatever, there is a moment like when I finish my makeup and I like absolutely love it, that I'm like, oh my god, like I am just the most gorgeous thing that has ever walked the face of the earth. Now if you know me in real life, that is like the opposite of my vibe, like all the time. Which maybe it shouldn't be, maybe I should live by that a little bit more. There's a moment when you finish your makeup and it's like a burst of like, oh my god, nobody has ever looked this good ever. I'm just like the best thing ever. And gradually throughout the day that does deplete and like you do just come back into yourself. But like moments when you've just finished your makeup and you love it and you're so proud of yourself, you're just like, oh my god, no one can take me. No one can take me. And that's a lovely feeling. And I'm worried, not worried, I'm just like, I'm gonna miss, there's a fly, I'm gonna miss that feeling when I'm away. Even though I will have my makeup, but I won't be able to do it in this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some highlighter first of all, and then do some of my Pesca blush, just because I think it adds such a nice little bronziness. And then I'm just gonna do my brows, I'll just brush them through and then add some tinted brow gel, just the Glossier one. I really like that one. I could actually see this looking really nice with a red lip, so I might do that. I'm just gonna outline my lips with this little brown colour. I feel like I'll definitely have done this before on here, but this is my favourite way to do a red lip, like that. That's kind of blended in already, that just makes sure it has. And then just take a red of your choosing. I'm going to use this one. And there we have it. Sometimes I add a gloss over this, but I feel like it actually looks quite nice without it. I'm just going to make it a wee bit more intense in the middle. Okay, just do a wee spritz. And that's me done. And this is the moment where I'm like, oh my god, nobody can take me. Nobody can take me. I love it. We did go through a little bit of a hiccup with the eyeliner, but that is to be expected, and I think it turned out really pretty. I hate this little thing here. Please stick down. It is stuck, but it's just like popping up. Or maybe it just doesn't suit the eyeliner. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes just to finish off the look. What do we think? I think this is really elegant and it adds a little bit of something different to a quite classic look, like a bold liner and red lipstick, really something that stood the test of time, you know? Adding this little cute little element just brings it into a more modern age. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. I feel like because I've been filming my Taylor Swift video, I am just like, the way I'm talking is just like so much, like just so long-winded. Maybe I should fix that. It's really an issue. But anyway, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you like this look. And if you did, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!